one of the greatest international players in NBA history. Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon dominated all facets of the game. His post moves were textbook, and his rim protection was elite. A league MVP, Olajuwon was a 2-time Finals MVP, leading Houston to back-to-back titles.
He's the first player to win the MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, a Finals MVP in the same season. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dream, Hakeem Olajuwon.
The Dream, man, was kind of a freak of nature. I had never seen a human being that big with his footwork, his quickness, and his instincts. He had the best ball instincts of any big man I'd ever seen. And he also had incredible hands. And, you know, the footwork is legendary, but his instincts, you know, ability to get deflections, steals, blocks, he was a game changer in so many ways. And he really, in a lot of ways, redefined that position. You know, we talk a lot about positionless basketball in the Days era. The Dream was one of the first that really brought that to the forefront.
For the run that we had in the back-to-back years, it was parallel to Michael Jordan. He was the best basketball player on the planet for 2 years, bar none. He could do everything on the basketball court, handle the basketball, shoot it, defend, pass, and be part of a team.
I've never seen a player as raw as he was from college, and then when he got to the league, was as polished as he was. Like, you know, you see raw guys and you say, okay, they're gonna have a wow. You know, they can't walk and chew gum at the same time, but that wasn't him. Obviously with his soccer background, his basic understanding of the game, so he hasn't been like manipulated, you know, he hasn't gotten the wrong kind of coaching. He just had a distinct love for the game. And as a competitor against him, it was frightful. I mean, like, you think you have a layup and he'd be like 4 feet off of you and you have a good angle and he'll still block you.
To be among the greats. Some of these players, when I was in college, I have some posters of them in my room. And now just to be in their company, it's overwhelming.
He was a savant. I mean, he could pick up things as easily as anybody I know. You know, I had a little jump hook that I've been working on for all my career. He told me one day, he said, Maxie, I'll have that tomorrow. He shoots it in the game, knocks it down. I'm like, damn, this dude, what I tried to perfect in years, he did it in a week. He just understood, and he played so well when you think about who he was.
The first time I saw Hakeem Olajuwon, I was like, it's not human for someone that size and that agile, that ran like a deer, soft on his feet. So watching Fly Salmon Jammer in the University of Houston, I was super amazed. And as a young kid watching that, had no idea that the dream would come true, that I'd make it to the NBA. Now I'm playing against the great Hakeem Olajuwon, who has just beat Patrick Ewing the year before in the NBA Finals. And now I get a chance to go against him. Shaq, Penny, Nick, Horace, our great young Orlando team. We're rolling. I think we won 62 games that year. We're picked to win it. Of course, y'all know what happened. I'll leave it at that.
The Houston Rockets have won their second consecutive NBA championship. They have swept the Orlando Magic.
My favorite Hakeem story is that he was embarrassed when he won the MVP. He wouldn't take the award until we all came out with him as David Stern gave him the MVP trophy, the commissioner at the time. If you look at the picture, Otis Thorpe is actually holding the award more than Hakeem because we all felt part of it as well. One of the true players that you love as a person and love to play with.
Simply put, Hakeem Olajuwon was one of the best two-way big men the NBA's ever known.
Well, one of the best two-way players ever because, number one, he's the all-time leader in block shots. Not bad. Ranks in the top 10 in steals for center. That's phenomenal. And also with the Rockets, he was their go-to player offensively. There was like a 6 or 7 year stretch where he was averaging right around 26, 27 points. So, I mean, when you're talking about players who can make an impact on both ends, Hakeem Olajuwon's name's got to be right up there.
And yet, with all those credentials, when you mention the name Hakeem Olajuwon, the first thing that comes to my mind is his incredible footwork.
It's the dream shake. Just a lethal move, down low, mid-range jump shot. All of that was made possible by him playing soccer as a kid in Africa. So he brings that footwork to America to play basketball, made him a great player.
What can you say? The man was the dream.
What I can say about Hakeem Olajuwon is he has arguably the best footwork of any center this game has ever seen. The inside, the outside jabs, beautiful balance. He could face you up and drill shots. Beautiful back to the basket game, always giving you that dream shake.
That dream shake, it was one of the best moves from a big man that I've seen because it was so fluid. It was fluid. It wasn't any kind of like, no, it was like bam, spin, jumper. I mean, it was like clockwork. The dream shake was, he was a nightmare. I'm glad I didn't have to guard him. I'm sure the bigs used to be like, hey man, forget that game plan. If he get cooking, y'all better come. I remember Elders, y'all better get y'all, okay, let him do that again and don't nobody come help. If Sam or Kenny Smith beat you, I ain't helping you. So you have to go help.
He perfected that move off the dribble, off the catch. It's a devastating move to his opponents. He has so many counters off that one move. You know, he can come in with a quick spin to the baseline. He can counter with the dream shake, fade away, step over. There was so many counters to that move, but it was amazing to watch. It was amazing. I was playing a one-on-one. He posted me up. He did it on everyone.
Oh man, you got a camera?